Happy Friday, everybody. I'm home. Welcome back to the She Shed. Now, I think I set everything up right. So, you guys let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. Now, one in the chat if you can hear me and see me okay. Alicia B, Annie, Jeannie. Hello, Maggie May. Chucker Steve is in the house. You gonna make something for Christmas? Okay. Hey, Mary Webb is here. Laura Coffin is here. Yay. Okay, good deal. I am home. Yes. Kathy G, welcome in. I do not have anything particular to talk about today as far as a case. So there's several we can talk about. I figured it would be like an open night. How does that sound to everybody? I do have an announcement, a very, very exciting announcement though. Let me get my hands in here for y'all. And I don't know if y'all can see what I got right here. I got my new birdie. Thought we would try it out. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Rosie. Hi, Sally. There is a special guest coming. Not tonight. However, special guest is in the works. In the works. I know. And a matter of fact, I don't have my, hold on. I had to get something so I could show y'all, give you a hint. In just a second while Serbs gets situated. Attaboy. He's up under my feet now. Happy Friday. Hello, Joyce. Yes, the drum roll. You ready? Are y'all ready? Stephen Keogh, the author of the book, will be coming on my channel. I'm fangirling so bad. So bad. He reached out to me and said that when we get close to the end that we'll be finishing up with the book to let him know and he will come on. I know, Annie. I'm like fangirling like crazy. I couldn't believe it. Another Steve. Steve, another Steve. Wow, wow, wow. It's very exciting. Very exciting. He is such a nice guy. If you guys have not subscribed to his channel, it is Murder Academy here on YouTube. You can follow him the same name on Instagram. So, yeah. Now, I have read through to the first chapter. I would encourage you guys also. Hello, Ola Joe. You guys, that is Ola Joe's new channel, and it's great. It's great. I've been listening to some of it, and it's really good. So I couldn't wait to tell you guys. He's going to be coming on my channel. to talk about his book. And he has a new book coming out too. So excited. And I also have something else. Let me show you guys. Okay, I want to show you. I have something that I want to share. Can y'all tell what these are? Now, she's not here tonight because her husband and her kids are taking her out for a birthday dinner. But my daughter Chelsea and the boys have made these for us for the book club. Aren't they great? I was thinking Lori might like that one. I don't know who my other teachers are, but Chelsea and her boys made them. Aren't they neat? And then there's these littler, thinner ones. So these are going to be I'm going to be giving these away during the book club. And I don't know which ones the boys made, but they're all really, really cute. There might be matching ones. I like this one. Didn't they do a good job? This one reminds me of Blood Splatter. This is one that reminds me of Alicia. So, giveaways. These will be given away during our book club. I've been holding on to them to show you guys. Hi, Bree. Okay. They did. I know. Water. Exactly. Okay. Are you guys ready? Now, talking about personal safety, I am I need to go back and find my link for the birdie. Okay. But I am an ambassador now for birdie. And I had the link, but I can no longer find it. So I'm going to have to go back and get it for you. But there we go, where you can see it. This is the birdie. There's a light here. And then there is the microphone, not microphone, but the speaker where the sound comes out. And then you pull this right here. So yes, I'm going to count to 3. And then I am going to, and I'm going to make myself full screen here. I'll count to 3. And then if you guys want to turn your speakers down, then you can. But I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the way so I don't forget to show you. But what you do is you pull this right here. Okay? So are you guys ready? 1, 2, 3. There it is. That's the birdie. So I wanted to find something that that everybody could get. I know it was loud. What do you guys think of that? My internet's being slow. I'm just now getting, it wasn't too bad. Okay, good. It kind of goes like a flutter, like a birdie, I guess. I think it'll work though. It would definitely oh, Nico ran out of the Serbs doesn't even move when I do it. But I will be getting you a link for it, okay? That will be happening. Okay, what else? I want to open something. I know that the boys are not here, but I've got a couple things I can open. What the alarm when you open a door in a restaurant? Yeah, a little bit. Or like a Walmart or something like that. Believe it or not, I know what that sounds like. I got locked in Walmart one time. There's a story for you. It will definitely put them on alert. Exactly. And that is exactly what I wanted it for. Yep. Okay, now this is my Outlander inspired capelet. And it is very easy. There is nothing complicated about this. I believe I cast on 50 stitches to start it here. Okay. And then I did a knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl all the way across. And then the same coming back. And then just started adding the colors. And on the side, I did a knit front back to increase it right here. And that is all I did. And the yarn is some that I got at Woolly Works. If you guys did not see my video, I'm holding it in my Walter bag. It's my Walter bag. This guy right here, this is Walter, and I got to hold him. He is a Tenric. Should have, well, okay, I took him out. I did have the labels for them, but I don't. And I have this color. This is all I have left. Now I had two of these. And then this gray. And then this is called Claret. And this is Blue Sky Fibers Bulky. And it has a little bit of alpaca in it. I'm only increasing on one end. One end. So I increase on this end. And then I go across. And then I come back. And that is it. And I'm just about to add in my gray. Now, what cases are you guys following? Has anyone seen the Piketon murders? That there's another trial starting for that. Have you seen that? It's Piketon, Ohio. And I'm going to show you how to do that increase right now. Evidently, there have already been some trials, and I'm going to have to catch up on those. but there's another one starting. They just picked a jury. Oh, did he? Mike King from Profiling Evil talked about the Pike massacre. Okay. I got home Wednesday, Rosie. I haven't been home long. Okay, in order to add my new color, I'm going to put my needle inside as if to knit. I have my new yarn folded over with a little tail there. Put that on. I knit with it, but I don't take this stitch off of the needle. You turn the needle to the back here, insert it again in through the back loop, wrap the yarn around, and pull up that stitch. And that's your knit front and back. And I do have a little video on my channel. It's in the Learn to Knit playlist of the knit front and back. "16-year-old in California." Is that the one, the newest one? That's not, Laura is talking about Adventures with Purpose. Is that's not Keeley that you're talking about, or are you talking about it? There's another one I think they're helping with recently, I think. The Piketon murders was very interesting. It's basically like, uh, it's two families that were feuding, and the one family wiped out the other, totally wiped out the other family. Okay, the Keeley, yeah. Well, I will tell you this, as far as the sonar is very, very sensitive equipment. It doesn't surprise me that they did not see it, because sometimes if someone is not really well trained on that kind of equipment, they may not have seen anything. But I'm really glad that they found her, and that is now resolved for that family. It's always good when it gets resolved for the families. Yeah, I know that there's, oh, that one had a knot in it. And I don't like that. I take that out and I just put in a new, I will tuck that end in, and I will just add it in here, and I will tuck both ends in instead of knotting it together. That could be too a difference in the age of the car. Sure. Yeah, I was thinking that maybe they didn't have enough experience there. Yeah, Adventures with Purpose is they've been doing a lot. I haven't followed them for very long, just these newer cases. But I listened to the Piketon murders. I listened to a podcast on that one, an audio podcast on that one. And it was fascinating to me how one family could be so upset with another family and wipe the whole family out. And if I'm not mistaken, the father took the blame. And I think that's the trial that they are about to do. Yeah, Adventures with Purpose, they've been doing some training. I heard that too, that they've been doing some training. Jennifer Hoffendorfer said something about that. Yeah, that's true. There really isn't as much metal in cars. That's true. They're mostly fiberglass now. Yeah, that's a good point. Hello, Colleen. So I had planned while I was at my dad's, I had planned to go up to Woodland Park and all that just did not happen. I was so very busy taking care of dad that I just did not get to do some of the stuff I was going to do. Um, I feel extremely blessed to have been able to go up and help my dad and to do as much as I did, and very glad that he's doing better. He's called me twice today already, and the home health was there yesterday, and he likes the person who was there for home health. Hi, Janine. Thank you. Hi, Sandy. Oh, well, thank you for coming in, Steve. I'm so glad you came by. You go spend time with your family. Absolutely. Hugs. Hugs. You guys, everybody give applause to Steve if you don't mind. He hit a very big milestone this week, and I'm so very happy for him. So the Pike County murders were a big thing here in Cincinnati. Okay. I think I read that right. Yes, have a good time. Enjoy your family. I know you're not always at home, so you've got to enjoy your family when you can. It did. It really put my mind at ease because, you never know. And I had wanted to be there, but I was so ready to go home. So, and just knowing that they were coming in was just a big load off of my mind. And she did great. He was very happy with her. Thank you, Debbie. Yeah. And he's getting out some. He was doing stuff in his garage, probably more than I would have been happy with him to do. And he's getting out and going, getting groceries. We had most of his appointments all taken care of, so he's getting his strength back, getting his strength back. So very very pleased with how much we got done, y'all. I worked my butt off. I sure worked my butt off, but I had help from a lot of people too, and very happy to do it. Hi, Tony. Hi, Shad. Shad, have you heard of the Piketon murders in Ohio? Oh, and by the way, this is a size 15 needle, if anybody's wondering. It's a size 15, which is a 10 millimeter. These are my Chigu needles. Oh, you haven't? Okay. I'm going to be watching that trial and see what comes of that. It's going to be, I think it'll be really interesting. The trial has just picked a jury for it. So, hi, Katie. I'm making a capelet. It's going to be one that I can um, put around. Well, hold on. I'll show y'all. Let me take this back off. Go back to the other end real quick. And go full screen and show you guys a little bit what it's going to look like. So I'm increasing on one side. Now, I am going to put these ends in. I just do them like several at a time. But I'm increasing on the one side. So it will go around like that. It's supposed to be, it's what I'm calling Outlander inspired. So it's getting there. Thank you. This is Blue Sky Fibers. This is their new bulky that just came out recent. Well, it was new to Woolly Works when I was there. She was just getting it in, and it has a bit of alpaca in it, so it's got a really pretty halo. It's very soft and squishy and bouncy. It's very pretty. Oh, y'all can't see it. I'm showing it on the camera and y'all can't see it. Hold on. There we go. Can y'all see that little bit of halo that's on it? Yeah. It is smushy. It's real smushy. Four-weight yarn and a baby blanket. The, she was talking about the something of 4 in Maryland in North Dakota. Mass shooting of 4 in North Dakota. Is that what that means? Joni. I know you're kidding. I know you're kidding. Hi, Frozen. So, how many? Let me see. I did have a chart. Let me see if I put it in here. One moment, please, Deneen. Yeah, I don't know where it is. I did have it. There are some charts out there, is all I'm going to say. There's some charts for that. You should be able to look that up. Because I did find it at one time, but now I don't know what I did with it. Oh, well, I don't know if you can or you can't, but I've been doing it and it's not been affecting me too bad. We just try not to say it too often. Hi, Kat. Yeah, we just don't say it too much. Now, was it last week that when I was on? Did I actually come on last week? And I was talking about Kelsey Barrett. Did anybody look that case up? Well, at least you're still doing the crochet. Yeah, she was. I think you had the wrong teacher though. You looked it up? Okay. What'd you find, Alicia B? Or are you talking about the Kelsey Barrett case? Yeah, didn't she didn't sound real encouraging, did she? Okay. And actually, now that I'm home, I couldn't play videos for you, but give me a moment here. Let me see. I might be able to show you something. You guys want to see a clip from the Kelsey Barrett case? See, I wasn't able to do this when I was at Dad's. This is from last year in March. Wanted to show you a picture of the girlfriend. There she is. This is Crystal Jean Kinney. It says she was released from Denver Women's Correctional Facility after being resentenced to 18 months in prison for evidence tampering in the 18 death of Barrett. During the resentencing, that Floozie solicited her 3 times to kill Barrett, and that she had opportunities to warn Barrett. She was originally sentenced to 3 years, but the Colorado Court of Appeals overturned, ruling that cells erred by sentencing Kinney in the aggravated range, not the lower presumptive range, which put her past her mandatory release date. So that is the girlfriend that helped to kill her. I'm going to say it that way. And then okay. I feel rusty, y'all. I feel rusty doing this. Y'all just have to be patient with me. Oh, I need to show you that too. All right, this one. Hold on. All right, this right here is Kelsey with the daughter. She had the baby with her, and here she was going to Safeway, I believe.
Of missing Kelsey Barrett. Here she is inside a Safeway supermarket on Thanksgiving Day holding her 1-year-old daughter, Kaylee. The 29-year-old from Colorado hasn't been seen or heard from since.
Kelsey, we just want you home. Call us if you can.
Kelsey's mom pleads for her safe return home. It's been nearly 3 weeks since they've last spoken. Detectives say the flying instructor's cell phone was tracked near Gooding, Idaho, about 700 miles away.
She's not the kind that runs off. This is completely out of character. Kelsey loves her God, she loves her family and friends, and she loves her job.
Neighbor Darlene Rivera. We're hoping that she's safe and healthy, and if she would just reach out to someone.
Okay. So that's the one that this is the case I was talking about last week. Hi, Darsha. Good to see you. Hello, anyone coming in? Hello, those of you who are watching out there. Hello to you too. I appreciate you. And then
Kelsey was last seen on camera with her.
oops, that is not what I wanted.
Hey there,
Oh. There we go. I have a video of Kelsey giving the police a tour of Crystal giving a tour of Kelsey's apartment, her condo. Hi, Linda. Good to see ya. Did you guys want to see that? Anybody want to see that? Crystal Lee is giving investigators a tour of Kelsey Barrett's murder scene. So she is the girlfriend of Patrick Frazee. She had been his girlfriend on and off the whole time that he was in a relationship with Kelsey and having a baby with Kelsey. So it's just what a creep he was. All right. Here we go. I'll play part of it for you.
20 seconds before you start talking.
That is Kelsey right there, you guys, right there. Right there.
It's rolling. Like 10, 15 more seconds.
And this is inside of the, and this is after they were have removed some of the evidence.
So, okay, it's 11:15, again on the 21st of December 2018. We're inside Kelsey's apartment with Crystal. Her attorney's with us. So, tell me, when you came in, what did you see? When I first walked in, I found blood all over the floor. I saw blood up the wall. I saw blood on the left wall. That's what I first saw. Can you tell me what the positioning, where the couch was, and where the coffee table was? The couch was right here by the door. Okay. And the coffee table was lengthwise about 2 feet from the fireplace. And When you say 2 feet from the fire, was it in front of it? Was it to the side, outside of it? Okay. And then what else was in here? I know it's kind of torn out right now, but
There were 2 chairs right there with the TV on top of it.
all right.
There was a bunch of baby toys around the front.
Okay.
There were some blankets on the couch and below.
Okay. Here, just so you know, the cameras are on when we're recording this, so. Okay. You want me to do this too? No, I think we're okay with the photos right now. I just want to point out a few things. Gotcha in a minute. So, again, it's starting the door open. Can you go ahead and tell me what the TV was?
There is one.
All right. And when you said that, where did you start putting on all the stuff you brought?
Right here.
Okay, what did you do with your bag?
Right here.
Okay. And you put your stuff on. And what did you start cleaning up first?
I started picking out things that were both spotted that I would have a hard time getting blood out.
Okay. Can you specifically show us, in the interview you told us that you had left blood spots. Can you show me where you left those? And then I'd like Eric to go ahead and take a photograph of those areas. Okay. All right. All right, so can you go ahead and point to the first one, just so Eric will tell you where to take
I don't
a picture.
now, but it was maybe right there. I know it was down low and then on the high. If I could see.
How creepy is that? She's actually telling them, and here's part of what she said. She said that she on purpose, that she left some blood. Instead of cleaning it up, she left blood behind so that they would be able to find it. And it was strange to me too, because she has this strange thing she does where she just does this like, and I don't know if she's scared, if I don't know what's going on with that at all. I really don't. It's very weird to me. But it's creepy too. Very creepy. I'm not going to play the whole thing. It's like 17 minutes. So that's exactly what I was wondering, if she was faking being upset. And there's another one where she takes them out to his property in Woodland Park, and same thing. She seems very like she's putting that on, like she's trying to make herself be upset. It's very strange to me. I've never seen anybody with that kind of how do you say it? The demeanor. Her demeanor was very weird. Okay, so now I want to know, what are you guys making? Have you picked your projects for the something in red? Has anybody picked their project? Yeah, lack of empathy. It could be. It very well could be, which is why it's very, very surprising that she was able to be turned loose so quickly. You know, it helps to be the guy who helps everybody else out, you know, give them what they want. And of course, they're saying that she did not, they never found her guilty of actually committing the murder, just the cleanup. Hey, Angie Bell, good to see you. Christmas stockings, that's a good idea. Sandy's doing ornaments. Angie Bill, are you going to join us with the something in red? Making Afghans with the ripple stitch. Ooh, ooh. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I am talking about Stephen's book for the book club, and we're doing a make along with it called Something in Red, where you make something in red, either crochet or knit, to go along with the book club. You are just pumping those baby blankets out, Rosie. Yep, that's it. And y'all just keep a watch on my community tab, because that is where I'm going to be giving you that's that, and in the group, the updates. So back to this Kelsey case. She helped clean up after Kelsey, and this is another thing that was floored me, is that it was another case where Patrick took her out to his property after he killed her. He called Crystal to come and clean it up. She came out to his property and he was burning the body. So here we are with another case where there's a burning. And it's amazing to me lately, all these cases with them burning. Okay, Annie. Yeah, they have a lot of stabbings over there. That's one of the things I want to talk about with this book too. That's coming. So Crystal was trying to tell everybody that she was scared of Patrick, that's why she helped him, because she was scared. She didn't want to be nixed. I just don't understand why she didn't go to the police sooner. She went through all this trouble of cleaning up a bloody crime scene instead of calling the police. I will never understand. Oh, that yes, that would be great. That super scarf, that would be great. See, that's what I think too. She's just as evil. And 2 years, that just floors me. 2 years is all she got. Time served, basically, and then they let her out. I don't understand. But that's the system. That's our system, and it is what it is. But I don't think she served long enough. Yeah, watch your six, exactly. Watch your six is exactly right. Yeah, 3 times. He tried to get her to do it 3 times. One of those times was taking poisoned coffee to her. She tried to get her to put poison in, just to stop and get her a coffee and put poison in it and bring it to her. Well, that's for sure. Not everybody's like us, that's for sure. Some are worse. Some are just terrible humans to other humans. Oh, I know what I was going to play for you. Guess what? You know, I've been talking about Lake Mead. Well, they have identified one of the bodies at Lake Mead. So let me find that again. Yeah, I just don't understand this not going to the police during all of that. Because if you're out and able to move around and to do your, have your own life, it makes no sense why you wouldn't go and say I'm in fear. Makes no sense. Okay. Got a little video to show you guys where they have identified.
This is
One moment.
This is one of the last videos of
20 seconds.
Okay, what is going on? Let me have it. Okay, now I've got it.
human remains discovered at Lake Mead. 5 cases since May. Now, 1 case closed, and a family can have a proper service for their loved one.
That's right. Skeletal remains found on May 7th are those of 42-year-old Thomas Ernst of Las Vegas. Now, he drowned in the summer of 2002. I spoke to his sister today. She shared with me what happened that day on the lake.
20 years after a deadly incident on Lake Mead, the family of Thomas Ernst is speaking out. His sister, Julie, sharing these pictures of the victim, who lived in Las Vegas for more than 20 years. On August 2nd, 2002, Ernst, his 2 children and 2 adults were boating and swimming. She says they all jumped in the water, but her brother never came back up. On May 7th, kayakers discovered the skeletal remains in Colville Bay on the north side of the lake. Police and park officials determined the death was not suspicious. Julie tells me her niece and nephew provided their DNA to investigators, and there's a match. Thomas Ernst was a single dad. His family says he worked very hard as an airplane mechanic for Scenic Airlines and had a passion for muscle cars. Days after the drowning, the family held a memorial in their hometown of Cincinnati, but hopeful, they say, that investigators would find a body. Now the family says they are still in shock about the discovery, and a lot of emotions have also resurfaced.
Well, Thomas Ernst's sister says the past 20 years have been painful for the entire family, but they are glad to finally have some closure. Now, we're told his son also just took his engagement pictures at Lake Mead because they consider it a sacred place for the family.
Just in the last hour.
So that's a mystery solved there. They still have not decided who it is in the barrel. And I'm beginning to wonder if we will ever get an answer on that one. Hi, Tammy. Now, there was also some movement. Let me see if I can find it. Ah. There's also been some movement on the Delphi murders. However, I'm not really that positive that this has anything to do with the two girls. If you remember, I covered this, was one of the first cases that I covered here for our Stitch and Crime. Well, they're saying that they feel like based on the clothing that the person inside the barrel had on, that it was possibly from the 70s.
On what could be a possible new development in the unsolved murders of two Delphi, Indiana teens. Authorities seen combing this riverbed.
What we're hearing from sources indicates that this is connected.
The host of the true crime podcast, The Murder Sheet, taking these photographs of investigators scouring the Wabash River about 40 miles from where 13-year-old Abby Williams and 14-year-old Libby German were found dead 5 years ago. Despite thousands of tips since their murder in 2017, their killer still at large. Libby capturing this grainy Snapchat authorities believe shows their killer, along with this chilling recording thought to be his voice. Indiana State Police would only confirm they have a dive team in the area, but the podcasters say it's located just a few miles from the family home of this man, 28-year-old Keegan Klein, who was arrested 2 years ago and charged with child pornography and child exploitation in a separate case to which he's pleaded not guilty. According to authorities, Klein admitted to using a phony social media account with the handle Anthony_shots to communicate with minors.
He created a completely false persona for himself. And we know that the Anthony Shots account was actually in communication with Liberty German, who was one of the victims in this case.
Klein has denied any involvement in the murders. Just days before the podcast hosts say that river search began, a court document obtained by ABC News shows that Klein was temporarily moved from the custody of his local authorities to the hands of Indiana State Police, the lead investigators in the murders of Abby and Libby. The podcast hosts say it's unclear what officers were looking for in that river.
A lot of technology comes up in this case of devices that are being used to store child sexual abuse materials or communications with underage girls. And then, of course, weaponry that could have been used in the Delphi murders and any other evidence that could tie a killer to the scene of the crime, essentially.
And investigators would not say what exactly they were looking for in that riverbed, nor how it may be possibly connected to the Delphi case.
Okay.
Alex Perez, ABC News, Chicago.
So that's all the latest stuff that I've got. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that couple, but I'm going to leave that alone. It's just, I'm not really all that crazy about where they find how they get their information. Okay. But there are news people now saying the same thing, that there is stuff going on there. They definitely took Keegan Klein out of jail, took him out there. He pointed out something, I don't know what it was that he was telling them an area of somewhere to find something. Do we think that it might be about the girls? It's a possibility. However, you have to remember that he is also on, being charged with child abuse and such. So he's going to try to make things better for himself, I would think. Now, who knows really? Yes, it is in that area, but it's in the area of Peru, which is where he and his father lived. Okay. So I don't know. But interesting. We'll keep an eye on it and we'll see if anything comes of that. So who knows? It could be something and it could not. You never know. Now I want to show you guys, let me get to the end of this row and I want to show you guys the yarn that I'm going to use for my something in red. I showed you at my dad's, but the lighting was not the best there. And now I want to show it to you again. We have certainly seen a lot of that lately, though, haven't we? Where you've got a podcaster saying something, or you've got an outside source outside of law enforcement that are saying things, and they're kind of the online news is kind of following suit along with what they're saying, and it's very interesting right now how that's going, how that's it's you have to be very careful again to what you believe and all of that, because until things are backed up, uh yeah, I'm home. So here is the yarn. Now you guys can see it a little bit better. And for some reason I got two, this, it kind of, I think it got caught. Laura, are you still here? If you're still here, I want you to know I used my deal that you got for me and I took it to Colorado with all my equipment and stuff in it, and I used it to put my yarn around to ball up my yarn. It is red. It's a deep red. It's a very deep red, and it's hard to see, but there's other lighter nuances in here and stuff too. It's just very deep red. I don't know if I can get more light on it, if that would make a difference for you guys. Hold on, let me see. Does that help? Wow, that's good right there. I have to keep my little flashlight handy now. Look at that. Okay. So yes, this is Kiviot. Kiviot sock yarn. It is made with 65% merino, 25% Kiviot, and 10% nylon. And Kiviot is muskox. So this comes from Arctic Kiviot from the North Pole of Alaska. And this color is called Tiger Lily. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's a little blurry, but it's called Tiger Lily. It is 100 grams, 400 yards. And I got it at Woolly Works. And this is what I'm going to use for the something in red. And it feels really nice. It does have a little bit of a tooth to it. It's not like totally soft. So it has very similar feel to a 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. But that's what I'm going to be using. And if you go to my video on the book club, you will be able to see the pattern. I have it linked on the bottom of that video, the pattern for what I'm going to be doing. It's called the Co-Pilot. It's going to be a cowl. I wanted it to be so what, okay, Tony's asking, what is it with self-death of families? So are you talking about where the whole family kills themselves? I'm not sure. And it is Woolly Works. And there's a link to Woolly Works yarn shop in that bottom of that video as well. I know. That's what it sounds like she means. I don't know if I'm right or not, but that's what it sounds like. Okay. A mother, 3 children in Minnesota. It's an interesting question, though. Murder, suicide. So, you know, a lot of times the murder suicides are the responsibility of one person. Otherwise, that wouldn't be a murder. Yeah, power and control. Absolutely. Now, a lot of times it's a jealousy, power, control, jealousy, that kind of thing with the man in the house. If the woman, usually what we're seeing is that they kill the children to get back at the husband, or because they are mentally not doing well, maybe postpartum or some sort of depression or mania. Yeah, I think that's a lot of, I think that there is something to the fact that um, crime definitely has gone up during the virus the last couple of years. Definitely with people being inside more, so on and so forth. Yeah, absolutely. It can't be helping. I but keep waiting for somebody to show us some statistics on that. You know, um, hope I'm not making y'all sick. Keep hitting my camera. Yeah, that's exactly what it feels like. It's more familial and less stranger on stranger. It feels more like that too. You know, I figured that this also would help, say there's something happening to somebody else. Not just me. Oops, sorry. That is touchy. Sorry. Oh my goodness, I did not mean for that to go off. Oh my god, that sounds like the Andrea, the one in Texas. Sounds very similar to that. Oh my goodness. Just waking y'all up. Yeah, sorry. Hope y'all weren't sleeping. I guess because I talked to it. I must not have had the pin in all the way. Now that I know that, oh, I think I could show you guys a picture of the cowl. There's my boy. Let me find it real quick. Here is the cowl. It's called the Co-Pilot Cowl by Dominique Trad or Trad. She is Dom Knits, and it's a free pattern. Don't you think that will look really pretty with that red yarn? I think it will. Oh, Dukers? Yeah. Oh, Dukers was so excited. You guys, I got to the gate and I got out of the car and he was barking. He was outside sitting out in the driveway watching, and he started barking, and I said, "What are you doing?" And I sat down on my haunches next to the car and held out my arms, and he ran to me. Just a flailing and running, ran to me. And then I could hear this other guy over here just bark, 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 bark. Doesn't know what he's barking at, but he's barking, you know? And oh my gosh, I got slobbered on big time. I mean, my shirt was sopping wet because of all the kisses I was getting from the dogs. He is a love bug. No, no stinky presents. I brought them though. I brought presents for him. It is just so good to be home. But I'm going to tell you guys, I'm really kind of shocked. Really kind of shocked because I thought that I was going to be exhausted. I was like, I'm going to sleep for a week. But I have been cleaning house. I have been putting things away. I have been doing all kinds of stuff. I'm going to help Mr. Fiber with the yard work outside. And I'm going to tell you guys, I feel like it is the plants that I'm eating. That's what I think. They haven't got all their presents yet. Not yet. They got everything they could chew on, and like, I mean, that they could eat, anything that was edible. They've already gotten all of that. I know, go plants, right? It's amazing. Amazing. Whole food, plant-based. Okay. I do have something here, and I wanted to know if you guys want to see me open. Got one thing I'm going to open, and then I'm going to let you guys go. I know Alicia wants to see what's in this box because there's something in here for her. This came from Amber. And that is Crafty Performers. Yeah, it's a great box. Looks like she wrapped the box with the bags that she normally uses for her yarn. Got it. Are you ready? Ooh, there's some more goodies in there. Now, not a single one of these is for me. Uh-huh. Oh my gosh, this one, oh my goodness, look at him. This one is for Oliver. He glows in the dark. How cool is that? This one is for Solomon. Well, that's a neat color. It's coming up kind of blue on here, but it's in person, it's a little more silvery. It's like a steely color. And this one is for Alicia. Looks so dark. Let me get my light again. Can you see that? There we go. Yeah, no, see, now it's looking teal, but it's a green. It's a very odd, it's coming up kind of odd. No, see, that's not helping either. That is not, oh, look at him. I can see how he's going to glow, though. Look at that. He's definitely going to glow. That's going to be cool. No, see, I wish I could have something for comparison. See how that's blue? He's more green. That's why I wanted to get that one for you. To me, that looked a lot like yours. And then again, the boys will probably fight over these. But I did order one for myself too. What do y'all think of those? Aren't they cool? So these, if you don't know, Amber and her husband are making this on their 3D printer. Okay. It's got a hollow spot right here, but they're articulated. And it's amazing to me they can do this on a 3D printer with this articulation. Is that not amazing? That is hooked in there, you guys. It's hooked in there. Isn't that the coolest thing? These are fidget toys. So I got some more tea. I got candy, but I can't really have the candy, so that will go in my container for going out to everyone. And this is the card from Amber. I'm hoping to meet up with Amber sometime because she has moved a little closer to me. Lemon, ginger, and manuka honey. Ooh, I may try this tonight. That sounds good. And here is her card, you guys. Crafty Performers on Etsy. So you like it? I'm going to have to send you pictures because it's really not coming out. You're really not seeing how these colors, but there you see it a little more green now. Now it's showing up more green. Okay, you guys, that is my Friday night. I know it was a little bit different. I know we didn't do the whole case thing and all of that stuff, but oops. I hope you had a good time anyway. I was really glad to see you guys and really thank you guys for coming. Thank you to my moderators for being here, and I appreciate you guys very much. Yes, good night. Good night, Ola Joe. I'm hoping to go live again on Sunday. I do have something else to show you for Sunday. I got another bag, and this one is from Donna. This is the fall at the Castle. The Harry Potter Fall at the Castle. I have that to show on Sunday. So, and then after that, I don't know for sure because I am going to go spend a couple of days with my daughter Carrie. And so I may not be around for a couple of days after that, but I'm hoping to be on Sunday. So, oh, Gracie, good to see you. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. It's very good to be home. So good to be home. And I have to make some room for some new yarn, so there may be a giveaway coming soon. So for those of you that stuck in there, keep watching for that and keep watching for the book club. So, all right, you guys, I love you. Have fun today. Eat more plants. Bye, everybody. And watch your 6. Absolutely, watch your 6 too.